Hey, good morning guys. This is Chen. Welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to share with you tips on renting versus owning. Now, some of you may be renting a place, right? Some of you could be owning your own place, or some of you could be it could be that you are staying with your parents. Now, so you will come to a stage whereby, in life, you come to a stage whereby you will actually need to decide, whether you're going to continue to stay with your parents, all right, or you're going to move out. And now when you moved out of the house, it could be because you have, when as you get married, as your family expand, you may then one day decide whether you want to move out. Okay, and when you do so at that point of time, then you have to then think about whether you should rent or then you should own a place to stay. Okay, now then what is the difference between renting and owning? Now, of course, some people will say that renting is pretty simple. I can just rent. If I don't like the place, I just moved on. Yes, it's true. All right. Now I've got some friends, which they actually move around every 1 or 2 years. So at the end of the day, it all depends on what you are looking at in the long term. Say for example, you are, because of your job, you are relocated in this new place. Of course, then you have to rent the place, right? Because you're not certain if you will be staying here for long, whether your job will be temporary or it's going to be permanent, that kind of thing. Then obviously you want to rent. Okay. Now, say assuming you have been working in your current company for a long time. Okay, then you would then think about, should I rent or should I own? Now, of course, say for example you're renting at 1,500 ringgit a month now, right? And then of course you're thinking, hey, in the long run, whether you should then own a place. Then you can start to do some market survey. If you're already familiar with that place, okay, what you do is, first thing is just jot down, okay, all the properties around the area. Now nowadays is very convenient. You can easily go Google, right, properties in that area. Okay, then you can do your own comparison. Then you can make some visit, okay, and to understand what is the market price and the market rental. Now again, if you decide then consider to purchase, you have to then do some homework about understanding purchasing a house, right? What are the things that is required? You probably have to do your credit check, okay, whether you are, what is your loan entitlement, and then you have to also understand a little bit of the legal side, what is sales and purchase agreement and things like that, right? And whether you are buying a subsale property or are you buying a new development, okay? And what is the amount that you have to prepare to actually purchase the property. Now, when I tell you all these things, it sounds like, wow, it's such a hassle. Now, if you're doing it the first time, of course it is a hassle, right? So that's why it is important for us to understand, first of all, what's the thing that you want in the long run. Because you don't forget, if you're renting the place, in the long run, you are actually helping the landlord to finance the house. Say assuming I'm the landlord, I'm renting the place to you, right? And when you pay me the monthly rental, I'm using your money to pay my installment. So in the long run, you are actually financing my house. And in short, years down the road, I probably get the house for free. That is what it means, right? So instead of financing for other people's house, sometimes you may want to consider owning your house. First, you will then leave an asset for yourself and for your family. Okay, and number two, well, property in the long run, there will be appreciation. Okay, and the third one is, it is your own asset, right? So that is something that you want to consider. Okay, so today this is just a short tips for you about renting and versus owning, for something for you to consider. All right, now if you like what I share, do follow, like, and share. Okay, and see you then. Bye.